Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. faced tough questions in the Senate. It was the first time lawmakers got the chance to ask questions publicly since the CDC was turned upside down over alleged vaccine policy disagreements. National correspondent Matt Gelka reports from Washington.
Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. faced senators for the first time since firings and resignations rocked the Centers for Disease Control.
We are the sickest country in the world. That's why we have to fire people at CDC. They did not do their job.
Now fired former CDC Director Susan Monarez put out an op-ed ahead of the hearing, accusing RFK Jr. of telling her to pre-approve recommendations from his hand-picked vaccine advisory panel made up of some anti-vaccine advocates. She called it sabotage of the country's health system.
No, I did not say that to her. And I never had a private meeting with her.
So she's lying today to the American people in the Wall Street Journal?
Yes, sir.
Democrats grilled Kennedy over the firings and his vaccine skepticism. Kennedy questioned the effectiveness of COVID vaccines and the COVID death data, leading to repeated fiery exchanges.
Now parents who decide that they do want their children to have
You're just
COVID
making
vaccine,
stuff up, Senator.
I'm not
You're
making
just
stuff
making stuff up.
You know, sometimes when you make an accusation, it's kind of a confession, Mr. Kennedy.
Kennedy maintains he's trying to rebuild public trust in HHS through transparency. But even some Republicans questioned his stances on vaccine policy.
In your confirmation hearings, you promised to uphold the highest standards for vaccines. Since then, I've grown deeply concerned. The public has seen measles outbreaks, leadership in the National Institute of Health questioning the use of mRNA vaccines, the recently confirmed director of Centers for Disease Control and Prevention fired. Americans don't know who to rely on.
More than 1,000 current and former HHS employees signed on to a letter this week calling on Kennedy to resign. RFK Jr. has repeatedly defended his time at the agency, saying they're moving on his Make America Healthy Again agenda. Reporting in Washington, I'm Matt Gelka.